Under the reboot of HMD Global, Nokia has produced a host of really good value mid-range smartphones. Now, the Nokia 7.1 was one of these, and last year was hugely popular here at Clove, but the mid-range market is becoming very crowded, with the likes of Samsung and Google wanting a piece of the action with the S10e and the Pixel 3a. So how does Nokia's latest recruit, the 7.2 as we have here, compare to the competition? Now, the Nokia 7.2 is shipping now from Clove in charcoal, as we have here, green and ice, for only $249.99 including VAT, so go and check that one out. The Nokia brand is renowned for providing fantastic build quality, and the Nokia 7.2 certainly follows suit. Its body is constructed from a polymer composite, which HMD Global claims is half the weight of aluminium, yet twice as strong as polycarbonate. At 180 grams it is pretty light, but still feels sturdy in grip, and the smooth matte glass on the rear is strangely soft. This is coated in 2.5D Corning Gorilla Glass front and back for added protection. Now, I really like the overall look and feel of the Nokia 7.2, as overall dimensions of 159.9 x 75.2 x 8.3mm allow for good one-handed use, even with small hands like mine. The teardrop notch may not be to everyone's liking, but this does give a great screen-to-body ratio for an immersive experience. Indeed, the display of the Nokia 7.2 is exceptional value and is a 6.3-inch Full HD Pure display with a 1080 by 2280 pixel resolution at 401 pixels per inch. This so-called pure display tech, Nokia claims, is designed to outperform OLED in many areas, offering a 1 to 4500 contrast ratio and great colour accuracy. The Nokia 7.2 also supports HDR content and natively converts SDR into HDR videos, giving incredible visuals. Photography is also where the Nokia 7.2 excels, coming with a triple rear camera setup with Zeiss optics. This consists of a 48 megapixel main Samsung S5 KG-M1 sensor with an f1.7 aperture, an 8-megapixel ultra-wide-angle lens with an f2.2 aperture and a 118-degree field of view, and a 5-megapixel depth sensor for improved accuracy in portrait photography. General shots are very impressive. Images are sharp and colour reproduction on the whole is very good. Have a look at some of the pictures that I've taken. Having a depth sensor and an ultra-wide-angle lens certainly opens up a heap of new possibilities, but ultra-wide-angle mode in particular does have a slight drop in quality. Portrait mode benefits greatly from a dedicated depth sensor though, allowing you to make the subject the focus of an image with bokeh. Alongside this, the Nokia 7.2 comes with a dedicated night mode, enhanced by that onboard AI. This works by taking a number of exposures and weaving them all together for an improved final result. Indeed, the device can detect whether it's being held or secured on a tripod, and from here it adjusts the number of exposures accordingly, from around 20 on a tripod to 8 if you're holding in your hand. If selfies are more your thing, then the 7.2 comes with a 20 megapixel front shooter, with beauty mode, which really allows you to reduce pores and other unwanted imperfections. On the whole, images aren't bad, but as expected, you just can't compare them to that triple rear setup. The front camera also works for AI face unlock. Despite being a mid-range device, the performance of the Nokia 7.2 is similarly impressive, coming with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 660 processor coupled with 4GB of RAM. If you're more of a mid-weight user, like I probably am, then you shouldn't experience too many lag issues when flicking through apps. This is helped by the near-stock version of Android 9 Pie. Now, the Nokia 7.2 is enrolled in the Android One program, so as well as having a very easy interface, it promises regular updates and enhanced security. This should hopefully mean that the update to Android 10 is imminent, since HMD Global have a proven track record of providing these upgrades ahead of other manufacturers. HMD is also committed to 2 years of system updates and 3 years of security updates for all of their devices. Now, the 3500 mAh battery is also impressive for a device of this standing, giving around 1 to 2 days of use. This is enhanced by AI-assisted adaptive battery that prioritises battery life to the apps that you use. When it is time to recharge, the Nokia 7.2 supports Quick Charge 3 through a USB-C port. Rounding things off, there is a 3.5mm headphone jack as well as support for a micro SD card. Despite being splash proof, there isn't an IP rating for water resistance, so make sure you're careful there. So if you're looking for an affordable smartphone with some of the bonuses of a flagship device, then you can do much worse than the Nokia 7.2. Regular Android updates will be a massive plus to many of you, and for the price, the photography experience isn't half bad. Now remember, the Nokia 7.2 is now available from Clove Technology in charcoal, ice and green for only $249.99 including VAT, so go and check that one out. Make sure you subscribe to our channel for all of the latest news and reviews, and I'll catch you again soon.